Have you ever felt like you're the only one trying? The only one texting first, the only one fixing things, or the only one holding the entire relationship together? If that sounds familiar, then this video is for you. Today, we're diving into 10 powerful signs that you're in a one-sided relationship, backed by real psychology and human behavior. By the end of this video, you'll know for sure whether someone truly values you, or if they're just using your love as a convenience. Let's get started. First up, sign number 1. You give way more than you get. One-sided relationships almost always start with this fundamental imbalance. You pour in your attention, your time, your effort, and all your emotional energy, and what do you get in return? The bare minimum. You're the one planning the dates, checking on them, and apologizing first to fix arguments. You give constant reassurance and make them feel loved, while you're left feeling emotionally starved. Remember, in healthy relationships, the effort feels mutual. In one-sided ones, it just feels like work. Sign number 2 is that they only show up when they need something from you. Psychology calls this opportunistic dependency. They seem to disappear whenever you need emotional support, but they magically reappear when they want attention, validation, or a favor. This isn't love, it's pure convenience. If someone only comes close when it directly benefits them, you're not a partner to them, you're a resource. Next, sign number 3. You can't talk about your feelings. In healthy relationships, open communication is always welcome. But in one-sided relationships, it feels like a threat. When you try to talk about your emotions, they'll say things like, "You're overthinking it," or "You're being too sensitive," or even, "Why are you making this such a big deal?" They shut down your emotions because accepting your feelings would force them to take responsibility for their actions. This leads us to sign number 4. You feel anxious more often than you feel loved. Real love is supposed to bring you a sense of peace and security. One-sided love, on the other hand, brings constant anxiety. You find yourself constantly wondering, are they losing interest? Or did I say something wrong? Or why haven't they texted me back? And do they even still care about me? These feelings aren't random. They are the emotional symptoms of a deep imbalance. Your nervous system is actually noticing the lack of consistency long before your mind is willing to accept it. Sign number 5 is that you're always making excuses for their behavior. When someone isn't treating you right, you start creating stories to protect your heart. You tell yourself things like, "Oh, they're just really busy right now," or "They're just stressed from work," or "They're not good at texting." You might even think, "They'll change eventually," but deep down, you know the truth. If someone truly loves you, they show it. When making excuses becomes a habit, the reality is painful but simple. You're doing all the emotional work for them. Let's move on to sign number 6. Your needs don't matter. A relationship becomes completely one-sided when only their comfort matters. It's always about their timing, their mood, their availability, and their preferences. Meanwhile, your needs are consistently ignored, minimized, or just dismissed entirely. When you find that you're always the one adjusting for them, but they never adjust for you, that's not a compromise, that's self-abandonment. Now for sign number 7, which is one of the strongest psychological indicators. You feel lonelier with them than you do without them. Have you ever felt that? You're physically with them, but you feel completely alone. Why does this happen? It's because emotional presence matters so much more than physical presence. A partner who is distracted, cold, distant, or just plain disinterested can make you feel more alone than being single ever could. Feeling loneliness inside a relationship is a major red flag. Sign number 8 is that you keep lowering your standards for them. At the beginning, maybe you wanted open communication. Then, you settled for just getting text replies. Then, you settled for seeing that they watched your story. Then it became, well, at least they didn't block me. Or at least they still talk to me sometimes. One-sided love slowly trains you to accept less and less, until you completely forget what you truly deserve in a relationship. This brings us to sign number 9. Your friends see the problem way before you do. People on the outside can notice the imbalance much faster. They see how drained and exhausted you look. They see the huge gap in effort between you and your partner. They see the toxic pattern playing out. When the people who genuinely care about you start to feel worried, that's a clear sign your relationship is costing you more than it's giving you. And finally, sign number 10. And this one often hits the hardest. You feel scared to lose them, but they don't seem to fear losing you at all. You are terrified of the relationship ending, but they act like losing you wouldn't really change much for them. In one-sided relationships, the emotional investment is completely uneven. You're holding the relationship together with your fear, while they float along comfortably, knowing that you won't leave. But you have to remember this: your love should never be the thing keeping them secure. Their love should be the thing that keeps you secure. If these signs feel familiar, please know that you're not weak, you're human. You gave love with honesty, with effort, and with vulnerability. But you deserve a love that comes back to you, not a love that drains you. A relationship is a two-way street, and the right person will meet you in the middle, not leave you standing there all alone. If this video helps you gain some clarity, hit that subscribe button for more psychology and relationship insights. And always remember, love should feel like a partnership, not a punishment. Thanks for watching.